We've all heard the question, is the glass half full or half empty? It's often used as a test to determine if we're optimistic or pessimistic. But what if we've been asking the wrong question all along? Because truthfully, whether a glass is half full or half empty isn't just about perspective, it's about process. See, if the glass started empty and was filled halfway, then yes, you might see it as half full. But if the glass was once full and lost half its contents, it's not pessimism to call it half empty. It's reality. So the real question is, do you know the story behind your glass? Do you understand how it got to this point? Many of us are making assumptions about our lives based on incomplete context. We're judging our current season without honoring the process that brought us here. We're labeling ourselves by appearances, not by experience. Here's the truth. You can't define your now without first understanding your before. Your emotions, your mindset, your energy, they're all shaped by your history. Did you pour into others until you were depleted? Did life take something from you that you didn't choose to give? Did you come back from empty and claw your way to halfway? If so, half full isn't just a hopeful thought, it's a testimony. This is your call to reload. Not just to look at the glass, but to ask what filled it or drained it. Because before you judge your progress, you have to check the pour. You might be standing in a place others labeled not enough, but only you know how far you've come to get there. Maybe you've been beating yourself up for not being farther along. But what if halfway is a miracle when you started below empty? Reload means you revisit the truth behind the image. You don't just ask, what's in the glass? You ask, how did it get there? You reflect on the seasons that emptied you and the grace that sustained you. You honor the tears, the setbacks, the slow build. You give yourself credit for still standing, for still being in the room. Because that's what perspective with context does. It turns shame into strength, lack into legacy, and survival into strategy. So today, we don't just glance at the glass. We go back to the pour. We name the losses, we count the courage, and we say with honesty and faith, this glass may not be full, but it is far from empty. And every drop tells a story of resilience. Let this be the day you reload your mindset. Stop comparing glasses without knowing their journey. Stop letting others tell you how to feel about what they don't understand. And most of all, stop overlooking the power of what's still in you. You've still got something left, and from that, you can build again. So here's your reminder. You're not just holding a glass, you're holding a testimony. And the pour, that's where the real story lives. This is your call to reload. Reclaim the story, honor the process, shift the perspective. Now take your glass and start filling it on purpose. Reload, not just a reset, but a revival of the mind.